Everyone, the Pokemon Fin 993 here, back with more Pokemon, or Final Fantasy 12, the Zodiac Age Pulls Only Challenge. Now in this challenge, I'm not allowed to use any weapon besides poles. I have none. And because poles are two-hand weapons, I'm not allowed to shield earrings if I had one. So, during the last video, we had the whole war. Rex ended up getting stabbed and basically dying, and now we move on to Vaughn. We're running an errand for Miguelo. End up running an errand for Miguelo. Now we gotta take out a hunt out here in the eastern desert. Before we do that, though, I'm going to level Vaughn up a little bit because he's only level 1. I prefer to be at least level 2 before I even fight it. And you might want to turn closed captions on for this because for some innate reason, I guess my microphone is screwing up. I'm guessing it's because, well, hang on a second, I'll show you. I'm guessing because it detaches from the mic itself, and I'm guessing that's an extra problem there or something like that, so I tried to blow it out and reconnect. It might work now, I'm not sure, but it cuts out at certain points, so I'm going to turn on closed captions for this. Okay, so for, Bond doesn't have any really good stuff, but it does have one thing called Steal. So it gives me a small chance to steal an item from the opponent. This time I was able to steal an Earth Stone from it, and that can be sold for a small amount of gil. So now we're going to actually increase the speed here so we can get through this fight a little bit faster. We only have one character, it's kind of boring to watch him just rapidly punch cactus, which probably shouldn't even do anyway, that's the point. Now we're going to steal from the wolf. I'm going to be doing this process until we end up hitting level 2. I also have 5 potions, but you can also get more potions out here. I know you can through chests and everything. So wolves are the biggest challenge here that I'm going to be fighting anyway. And I'm going to show you one more thing. See the cactus? The cactus is called a cacti. See how it's bars green? That means until I attack it, it will not attack me. So when I steal from it, its bar's going to turn red, and now it's going to start attacking me. Now if the other cacti knows I'm attacking it, it's going to attack me as well. So now it's a 2-on-1 thing. Grab an Earth Stone and a potion from that thing, from that drop. Get back here. Also, you'll see it when I defeat an enemy down right above Bond's health bar. There'll be a 2-chain. It's a 2-chain. That means the more of a type of enemy you chain together, the better rewards you'll eventually get. I'm not gonna take very much advantage of that here because I want to level up, and I also want to be stuck in forever. I stole Windstone, or we can go for basic attacks. Beat this wolf really quick. I might have to use a potion here. Or I can use one eventually anyway. Bond grew to level 2, that's good. We're using 1 potion for 120 HP. Then here is our hunt over here, the Rogue Tomato. Rogue Tomato, I'll see if I can get it. Basically, you're going to steal almost nothing from it, so there's hardly a point in me trying. But I'm going to show you guys anyway, that's pretty much pointless. Pebble still sells for a measly 1 gil, which, compared to the other things in here, isn't that great. Basically, this is just a slug-out match. You may eventually use Flame Breath, which does about 30 damage, but other than that, it's not much to worry about. When it gets down to half health, a special cutscene is going to play. And he's basically going to run away and jump off this cliff. Which means now we have to catch him. In the original Final Fantasy 12, we regain all his health by the time you get down there, but I think in this version, I don't think he does that. Could be wrong. And now we're going to go down. We're going to try to avoid that wolf there. Dang it. Nope, we're not going to be able to avoid it. So I'm just going to do what I normally do. Steal. Doesn't steal anything. Speed up my thing here. Oh, right. I forgot. I gotta make sure I move my camera like here, so it doesn't cover anything. Okay. Now we gotta be careful. You see, he's almost at full health again. But the thing we want to do is we want to try to defeat the enemies around him, so we don't end up on a. Well, that ain't gonna happen now. Now it's gonna be torn from waste. Not that much to do about it. If I defeat the wolf first, I have a shot here, but both hit me at once, so it's kind of hard. I was gonna be very careful when you're fighting the Rogue Tomato when you get low on HP because his Flame Breath attack that I mentioned earlier does 30. Which obviously means if I'm like less than 40 HP, it's a big risk even fighting it. So this time we basically just gonna knock it until it eventually dies. There's Flame Breath right there. There's at least once. And that's it. Rogue Tomato is gone. Or tomato. Vanquish. Or tomato, however you say it. Tomato, tomato.
Galbana lilies? Never thought I'd see him growing out here.
There's like a lot grow out here besides cactuses.
This'll make a nice souvenir. Time to call it a day.
Alright. So now, I have two options here. I can either grind a little bit more, retain a handful of Gabellon lilies, or I can will it to level 3, which I'm going to try to do, but I also got to watch my potion count. What is that for? So that's fine for the moment. But I'm also going to be grinding for items and stuff too, so I can buy poles and stuff here in a bit. So basically just going to pound this wolf to the ground to watch my HP. This thing also has a 4-time mode for speed up, but I don't like the 4-time mode unless I'm doing something like a really long boss because it's really hard to control, even more than it is now. So later I'm going to be getting something that's going to let me not have to input commands every single time, but for now we're going to be using regular commands. Also, besides casting healing spells, I really don't do too much of the magic command in this game. Potion. I think around here somewhere, I think there's a crest I can grab. Yeah, there's one over there. And a lot of chests at the beginning of this game have potions in them, which are helpful when you don't have any magic. You don't have any healing magic, I mean. Alright, should be a potion, yep. Nice. Steal from the wolf, got nothing. I love how many uppercuts Todd just normally gets. Alright. The two enemies up here I gotta be careful of. They're called cockatrices, but they don't seem to be here right now, so I'm not worried about that. They do show up though eventually. Oh, here they are. Here's one. So what essentially happens with the cockatrices is that they'll end up, if it's more than one, they'll end up seeing their friends in trouble and they'll start attacking it. Luckily there's only one. It's probably the most dangerous enemy here. So it can deal double-digit damage pretty quickly. Also has quite a bit of HP. My balance, I know it gets more experience than some of the other monsters around here. Another potion. So I'm gonna go until now. I'm gonna go keep fighting until my HP is basically down in the critical zone. I'm gonna end up heading back to Revenant. So I'm gonna keep this up forever. It's gonna take a long time if I keep doing it this way. Sometimes you'll get more than one hit depending on what weapon you have equipped. With hands, it's decently common, but for some weapons, like the really heavy ones that take a long time, then it's more than that. Okay, so I'm getting hit by 2 wolves at the same time, so that's not good. Take the wolf pelt. Said I'd be doing about like 4 to 5 more damage if I was using a sword or a weapon, but I'm not. So, for the last wolf, I'm gonna be able to do anything too because my HP is pretty low now. He got double head on me, didn't he? Well, I just got 4 head on him, and there we go. Level 3 is what I wanted. So every time your level increases, your H, basically all the stats sometimes increase by a small amount. And then all the other stuff gets increased by wearing different kinds of armor. Depending on certain armor, it might give you certain elemental weaknesses and stuff too. So now I'm going to touch the save crystal here. We're just going to full restore my health. I'm going to exit. And then you can talk to these people here. They won't let you back in, but you talk to kites here. A cutscene will occur where, yeah. Well, there'll be a lengthy cutscene here, but not too bad.
Now what?
Open the gate!
Fancy chocobo.
Alright, out the way.
Wait a second. How come you let these chocobos through the gate and not us?
What of it? This here's a pedigreed parader, boy. Cost tens of thousands of gil, this one did. A prettier price than 100 of you provincials would fetch.
Yeah, you guys are really nice.
Keep your distance. We don't want the chocobo sticking a peasant.
What'd you say?
Step aside. Right then, move them in.
Well,
They stepped on the lilies that he gathered.
that does it.
Ho ho! A fine chocobo you have there. Yes, cedar down stock if I'm not mistaken. Change the soil, change the chocobo, am I right? Yes, different soil means different bouquet too. Take a Dalmascan Barreau's wine, eh? It may lack the flavor and depth of some of your Arcadian wines, but it has a certain strength of character. It's not bad, really, once you get used to it. Care for some, sirs? There's more than enough for all to cool their throats, of course.
You let these carts through and closest gate is ordered. My mail's choked with this sand.
Don't give me a scare like that. You're lucky that ended where it did.
Right. Now's our chance to go through.
The ceremony will be starting soon. I'd best be hurrying.
Okay, well... Fawn, wait! What is it? Fawn!
We have a nice little lengthy cutscene here, probably about a 5 to 10 minute one, I think, combined. Which I still say is vague for PS2 era. Even some of these cutscenes, like a thing, you could literally just put all the cutscenes of this game together and just call it Final Fantasy 12 movie, and no one who's ever played a PS2 game before would know the difference. That is Lord Vane there. Well, that's what they call him anyway.
We will have order. I give you your new consul, His Imperial Highness Lord Vane Solidor, Commandant of the Arcadian Empire's Western on... Your Excellency.
I love that someone just shot him in the head right here. Just end the entire game right there.
People of Rabanastre, is it with hatred you look upon your consul? With hatred you look upon the Empire? There was little point in asking. But know this, I harbor no idle hopes of frustrating that hatred. Nor shall I ask your fealty. That is the due of your fallen king, and rightly so. King Ramanas loved his people, strove to bring you peace. His was a rule worthy of your devotion. Even now, he remains among you, protecting you. His ardor for the peace and weal of Dalmasca falters not. I would ask only that you do your king honor. Together let us embrace the peace his majesty would surely desire. 2 years now divide us from war's bitter end, yet still its shadow looms over all, stifling the infant peace a pall only you may cast off. Achieve but this one thing, and your hatred of me and of the Empire will grieve me not. I will stand fast. I will endure your hatred, suffer your slings and arrows. I will defend Dalmasca. Here I will pay my debt. I swear it now. King Ramanas and Lady Ash be gone, they stand ever at the side of their people. In honoring peace, you do honor to their memory and to Dalmasca. What I ask plain. My hopes now rest with you.
Is Rabanasta to your liking, my lord?
It is magnificent. Take this cathedral, for instance. Elegant, yet whimsical in its execution. A stunning example of Galtean architecture. I hope Lord Gramus might one day look upon it himself.
The patron of this evening's banquet, may it please your excellency.
I am Miguelo, your highness. It is truly a profound honor to make the acquaintance of our future emperor, highness. The people of Rabanasta join me in welcoming you.
That's enough of highness. Though indeed I am our emperor's son, I am no prince. Arcadia's emperor is freely chosen by her people. I am but an elected official and nothing more.
I meant no disrespect.
Now that I think on it, I would not have you address me as Lord Consul, for that matter.
No?
Henceforth, I am a citizen of Rabanasta. Why don't you call me Vane?
I could not. That would not be right.
You are overly fond of formalities. I've just the remedy for that. Tonight you will join me, and we shall drink until you call me by name.
How can he stand about him like that?
Vaughn, you just do not get it, do you? He's not doing it because he wants to.
Lord Vane never did.
He's
You
doing it because
know
he has
what would
to.
happen if he didn't.
I know, it's just...
So, what would you do different?
I don't know. Well... I'd do something.
Vaughn. Vaughn! You haven't heard a single word I've said, have you? This place has changed so much. It's like it's not even Rabanasta anymore. Like the Empire is swallowing it whole.
Hey, Penel, that fete tonight. You think they'll let us in?
Are you crazy? It's in the palace, and we don't have an invitation if you hadn't noticed.
So, how are we getting in?
As if I'd know. Why not ask Miguelo to get you in? Or go see old Dallin in Lowtown? Why the sudden interest, Vaughn?
I told you, I'm going to take back what's ours. Give back to Dalmasca. Come on, what do you think? If I
Sorry
find
about
something,
that.
and
I
it
took my
fetches a
controller
good
in a while,
price,
so the thing decided
how
to
about
try to time out.
I buy you all dinner?
Oh, please. You know as well as I do the first thing you'd buy is an airship. All hail Vaughn, sky part of Dalmasca. It's got a nice ring to it. Stay out of trouble.
An airship. I don't know. Maybe, but not through Miguelo. Time to pay old Dallin a visit.
Those characters there will be slightly important a bit later in the game. You're not free to enter Lowtown and leave Rabanasta. Okay, so now I'm level 3, my HP and MP have increased, most notably. Now we're actually going to head over here to, the, what do you call it? Weapon store. My armor's fine for the moment, but I want to grab a polearm if I can. Which is what I'm going to be using, polearm, pole, whatever you call it, that's what I'm going to be using the entire playthrough. I've I've already explained the rules frequently, but basically I'm only allowed to use those and nothing else. In terms of weapons, anyway. I'm not restricting anything else. So now we're gonna go sell. We don't have enough money right now, but we did manage to pick up a pointy hat. This mystic armor, I'll hold that for now. And now we can sell the rat pelt we have, the firestone we have, the 6 earth stones, the 3 wind stones, 1 pebble, and the 6 gold pelts we have. That brings my total up to 818 gil. Now, here we are. Here's the first pole, oaken pole. Cost me 450. I'm gonna buy it, and then I'm gonna go to Bazaar, and I'm gonna buy this. This gives me these things will come in. They will be discounted, and it only happens if you do certain things in this game. But from leather, I don't think I can use that with my license board. We're gonna license it, and we're gonna buy the oaken pole for 20 LP. That's gonna allow me to equip the oaken pole. I had no LP left, and I'm allowed to equip it. So it gives me an extra 3 power and a 30 evade. And bounce clearance outside of a combat zone will not change depending on what they're wearing. Armor will not change depending on no matter who's wearing it. And weapons, the only thing that's really visible when you're using something in battle. Everything else just looks normal. Basically put it as they're wearing it as invisible armor. So now we're going to head to Lowtown. Lowtown you can get from almost anywhere in the city. We're going to take it this way. Basically, Lowtown is kind of like underground. It's kind of like a place for less wealthy people. I guess the best way would be to put that. So we got to find Old Dallin. Luckily, I know exactly where he is. Come down here. Keep head down. And he is right here. Old Dallin's place. Here's where we can visit to a slightly important character early on in this game.
If it isn't Von Ratsbane. Come for a tip on how to secure something bigger and in armor by the East Gate?
What? You already heard about that?
Wise I may not be, but well informed I am.
They'll get what's coming to them someday, believe me. But that's not why I'm here.
Do tell.
I want to know how to sneak into the palace. They've got to have some great stuff in there. Thought I'd partake.
Not one to mince words, are you, boy? The Empire protects all that's hers, and that means the palace and all the treasures inside.
That's why I'm gonna do it. To take back what's ours.
So, our champion of the sewers aspires to noble action. Admirable. Perhaps I can help you. Ah, now that I think on it, there was a rumor. Yes, a secret passageway into the palace vaults. A door and a magicked stone that opens the way.
That's it. This is exactly why I came to talk to you first, Dallin. So, where's this, magicked stone?
Oh, I've had it for years, if I can remember where I've tucked it away.
I've heard all I need. So, this crystal, can I have it? I guess find the secret passage in the house, right? How much listener are you? The Crescent, as much as mentioned, but the power of the Sunstone will be little use. So where can I get one of these Sunstones? You sneak Giza Plains, speak to the nomads there. You will find your Sunstone. Be by stealth and continue south. The village is not far. There are likely to be beasts on the plains, so be careful, my boy. Don't worry about me, I'll be back before you know it. Let's see, Giza Plains. Hang it right here, and I'm practically at the south gate. This will be easy. Now at the south gate, and here we have a very important part of the game. Is what I like to call it. You're gonna notice that all gate crystals I've touched now are blue. This one is orange, meaning that if I've seen another crystal and I have what they call teleport, so they can teleport to different orange crystals throughout the land. I've only seen one, and I don't have any crystals, so I can't do that. We're headed to Giza Plains now. So Giza Plains has some of the very common things we saw on the east part of Rabanastre. Most notably are some slightly more powerful enemies, but I'm not worried about those at the moment. Also, OLP you collect in this game will automatically be passed on to the new party members you obtain. So, let's say I've obtained 50 license points so far. That means that 50 license points will be added to my next character that I unlock. Okay, so let's grab this. Probably another potion. Yep. Now, I'm not worried about money right now, so I'm just going to go for regular attacks. Okay, Okapole is about 30 damage per hit. It's very useful. And increased 30 evasion also helps as well. Knocks a couple of them around. Nice. So I'm just gonna knock over a bunch of enemies and grab some items here and there. That's basically what I'm gonna do for the moment. Another potion. Enemies on my map upright on my screen are marked by red if they can be attacked. Obtain a potion. This is called a Giza rabbit. Most likely after I hit, it's going to run. Nope, this one didn't. Surprising. Up there it goes. It's gonna run, try to find allies to infect it. There's an antidote there. We're gonna knock over this hyena. Knock over this one over here. Both of them. By the way, that's when it says block, it means my evasion work, which is actually very easy for folks to do. They're also quite fast. Now we're going to head down here. We're going to head to the Nomad Village here. We can talk to this Fema Moogle here. I can buy the Giza Plains for 30 gold, which means now I don't have to explore the map in order to see it all. Bought a map of the Giza Plains. Your location map for this area is complete. So now I'm going to be able to see the entire place here. With that out of the way, I can actually come here and talk to this lady right here, and we can start the next part of this game. Come to see the Dark Crystals. Not everyone takes well to the heat of the Giza Plains. I saw some of you seek. You've come to the right place. They only be made here in Giza. We're quite valuable though, so we can't go handing out to just to anyone who comes to wander through our camp. See, we make it sell social to earn money and survive. So perhaps we may come to some arrangement. Would you like to hear my offer? Make those zones is the we give to the children of our camp. Drawing points traveling with dark crystal, drawing the light from the crystal into shade stones. One of the children, Jin, has not returned. He left carrying our supply of shade stones. Find Jin for me and tell him to come back to the camp. You may take one of the stones he made in return. Some of the children said they might have seen him south of the camp. You might want to speak to them before leaving. Please find Jin and tell him to return at once.
Penelo? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same, though the answer is pretty clear. No good.
What? I'm being good.
Is that right? So, then you wouldn't mind if I, say, tagged along, would you?
Huh?
Oh, don't worry. Miguelo's busy with preparations for the fete up at the palace. Why, I'm free for the whole day. Well, let's get going.
Penelo joins the party. So just like with Vaughn, Penelo has a dagger. However, because of my challenge, I cannot allow him to use it. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to go over here. I don't know if you can buy... You can buy them here. Okay, so I'm going to go to sell. I'm going to sell the 4 fire stones we got and the wolf pellets. That should give me just enough money to buy another pole. Yes. Grab one of those. Now every time you get a new character, you have to mess with this license board. I'm going to use the same license board for Penelo because that's the easiest way to get the poles early. Now we can go to equip. We can give Penelo the pole we just bought. Hang on, I didn't even get the license for it. I just want the license for it itself. Pay 20 for that. oaken pole like I said we were going to. Good. Now we're all set. Now south of the village, you can see the X on the map. That's where we have to go. That's where we're going to be going. Let me get these before we go. There's also some monsters, so you can never be too careful. You obtain 3 potions, 2 tumbats of Phoenix down. So far, you've been traveling by yourself. Now that I'm here, we can travel as a party. I'll give commands to your allies in your party just like you're doing for yourself up until now. Take my own decisions about what to do. But you give me specific commands, and I'll take care of those first. Got it? You can now change leaders and issue party commands. One more thing, if you don't want me to fight, you can always turn my gamuts off. Gamuts won't do anything until you get the word. You should really think about using gamuts for yourself, you know. Make managing a battle a lot easier. Gamuts to add to the list of battle menus. Well, you ready to go? Now, Gambit's the thing I was talking about that could make battling easier. Unfortunately, I can't access the full Gambit menu for a while here. Bond, wasn't Jin supposed to be somewhere to the south of the village? Work a way around, we'll be sure to find him. See, I don't have the Gambits itself, but basically, if Pinella has Gambits on, that's going to allow her to basically just follow anything that I do. For example, if I just go for a steal on the Giza rabbit, Pinella will see me attacking that target, and she will attack it as well. Unfortunately, the Giza rabbits like to run, so I'm just going to deal with Hyena right now. With 2 people, this becomes a lot easier to deal with. Take the Firestone and Wolf Pelt. So like I said, we're going to battle all the enemies here. Excuse me, 1 second. Ear. I don't know what that was about. Earwax, most likely. Alright. Sorry about that. So right now, just like before, I'm not worried about Gil. So probably just going to end up knocking all the enemies around here to gain some experience in LP.
Yeah.
This right here is called a slave, and it's slightly more powerful than some of the other enemies around here, but nothing we can't manage. We can steal anything from it, so we're just going to wail on it. Even 2 people in my party, we still got to watch my HP. Nice. Okay, so now we're going to knock over the Giza rabbit. It's gonna run. Common thing he'll do is try to run away and try to catch on something to reduce physical damage by half. Which is actually quite cool. This is your tricks, or however you pronounce it. I mean, it's still Echo Herbs, and I was not paying attention to that Penella's health as she is gone. It's a big sign to get her back on her feet. Have her use a potion. Each character has its own set of quirks, meaning that Penella's HP is naturally lower than Vaughn's. Her magic stat is really good, although it doesn't come to much of a factor here. Alright. Luckily, we've gathered quite a few potions, so I'm not worried about running out of potions. Now we're going to head this way. Down here. Next part of the area. We're going to have these glowing stones here in a bit.
Yeah.
Hit the Firestone. Hit an antidote. It's a rare opportunity here. There is a Banga over there that is friendly. It will not hurt you unless you attack it, and it can help fighting some certain monsters. Plus, remember, right, if it were nearby when you defeat an enemy, it'll cast Protect on one of your characters. Slightly helpful. Maybe I'm wrong. Nope. Nope. There's Protect. So what it does reduces physical damage by half for a while. We'll let him cast it on both of us, even though it's probably not going to be very useful. Now I'm going to take a 5 damage to the 11 I used at that before. Just gonna check out the dead ends here. There's treasure chests around here. Ooh, I got a dagger. Can sell that later. What was I gonna say? Treasure chests have random amount of stuff in it. Usually you'll see mostly potions and stuff, and gil and stuff like that. Sometimes they contain rare items that you can only obtain doing it this way. And a lot of those items you can sell, which, considering I'm only using 4 arms, I probably should get rid of a lot of stuff. We're gonna hit this person right here, to give us our health back. And here's Jin. Yeah, my name's Jin. What's it to you? Assume once we come into the village, huh? That could be a problem. Let's see. Maybe my leg's better now. still hurts. It's running from monsters. Guess I pulled something. I'm never gonna make any sense. So it's like this. Just need to make one more for a finish today. Didn't want to head back short, so I thought I'd let my leg rest and try again. But yeah, how you looking for me anyhow? What situation? So you need a Sunstone, huh? Well, monster is aligned. I'll give you a Shade Stone, but I'm not sure I can unlock yet. So you have to turn to the Sunstone, okay? Don't worry, I'll tell you how. You know that we use Dark Crystals and Shade Stones to make Sunstones, right? You obtain a Shade Stone. Take your Shade Stone. As for Dark Crystals, you'll find them all over Giza Plains. The stone right here beside me is one of the small ones. Dark Crystals has something inside them that sources the sunlight and shines really bright. See that one over there? If you take a Shade Stone and give you the end, bring it near with those crystals. The shining dark crystal, it will absorb the energy from it. There are 4 shining dark crystals in Giza right now. You try to find them, you stop and scan the horizon. There's no way to tell how much energy you can draw from one crystal without trying, so you shouldn't need to use all 4 though. Gage will show you how much energy the Shade Stone is worth. When it's full, you have yourself the Sunstone. Once you have the made Sunstone, bring it to me. I'll make sure it's up to snuff. Go ahead and mark the dark crystals on your maps. See if you can be back here when you're done. So I've done this many times before. Usually it takes about 2 to 3 dark crystals before we get a Sunstone. There are certain ones you can grab, like the ones farther out give you more energy, but I'm not worried about that. I'm just gonna grab what nearest crystals and head back. This is another enemy. This one is a stealth star. It's a type of horse that has spikes on it. I got a molting from it. I think that sells for a small amount. Wow, Penel going to work on that one. They also have higher defense. You gotta be careful. Grab 19 gil from that chest. I'm gonna use this Shade Stone here. So 31% energy from that stone. I'm gonna deal with the enemies here. Now over here, these are monsters known as. Hang on, I gotta knock out this Giza first. Also, if you attack a green bar enemy while another one is nearby, then also green will do it. These are known as werewolves. Now, if you ever see these, you do not want to attack them because they're in their level 20s and they have 1500 HP apiece, so you need a special ability in order to beat them. And you could I could technically grind for that ability for Vaughn and Penel right now, but at that point it seems kind of pointless to do so. So we're just gonna avoid that. So now we're gonna head through here. Take out any enemy we see here. There's no danger of anything here. Got 2 of them on me. Got 1 HP. Grab the large feather. Grab the head guard. That is a piece of armor. 40 gil. Slaving over there to sleep, so that healing run would be my best option. That way I can get a free steal on it before it even wakes up. Uh-oh. Hello? Nope, I didn't get it in time, and I wasted a potion. So I get for not paying attention for 3 seconds. Phoenix down. Every time an ally restores itself with a Phoenix down, it'll be almost in critical HP mode, so you gotta make sure you heal it sometime after that. Oh, come on. Jeez, that my last Phoenix down. I gotta start paying more attention. Jeez. Definitely is dealing a lot of damage with that stomp attack. Better get away from it, so make sure I use that potion. Yeah, this guy's doing a little more damage than I thought he would. So I'm out of Phoenix down, that's nice. So Vaughn always wants to be your party member here because of its basically it's his higher HP count here. Potion up Penello again. My own fault, I wasted all those we got a pack of 3 hyenas here, we'll be able to deal with that. Let's really find out. This potion here, make sure you get knocked out. Sunstone level 4, and I obtained the Firestone. 31 gil. High potion that restores 500 HP, I believe, right? Instead of the potion's 120. Back around these two hyenas, grab the wolf pelt. 5 chain, got a Firestone and a wolf pelt. You very easily chain hyenas for better items here, but I'm just doing out of, you know, out of normal things. So let's take the Firestone. Let's go this way. Grab this Sunstone here. Should have gone around the other way. Actually, let's go around the other way. I can hit both. Get Sunstones on the head right back to Jin. Head back into the village. Touching the crystal will restore all of our HP. And MP, even though the MP is not an issue right now. No, I didn't want to save. Not yet. Head out this way. Also, if you're in the area, the chain that you're currently working on fades away, even if you attack the same type of monster next time. So, got the wolf pelt. Deal with the Giza rabbit. Here comes the tricks, whatever the hell they call it. So I'm actually gonna let Vanilla ignore that right now. We're going to do the Insurus. He has percent time, which means his physical damage we do is half. We should be able to take it out with not too much of the danger. Oh, the Giza rabbit's back, and it gets percent time. And doing them a good water stone. Grab the water stone. Get some more energy from this crystal. 57%. Not bad, maybe this won't take so long after all. So this kid's what Giza do to make their way. Maybe one they'll take you on as an apprentice. Yeah, let's just find the next crystal, okay? This time we're actually gonna go attack the sleeve and hopefully watch my HP this time, because I have no more Phoenix. Because I can't revive any more allies if I wanted to. But we got a few hits in there, we got a tanned hide from him. Got 8 gil from that chest. So bang a hunter again. Can you give me another protect there, buddy? Thank you. On him too. Thank you. Alright, let's go. Firestone and a wolf pelt. And I was now level 4. Grab this here. 54 gil. Not bad. We're gonna check out the stone here. And that should give us just enough energy to max out, I think. Yep. There's the... Now it is a sunstone. That's it, nothing to it. Let's go back to Jin and see what he says. I hope we did alright. Sure, let's go. We obtained a sunstone. You got sunstone, let's take a look. It's okay to me, not bad for city folk. So here's what happened. Moose was always warning him to stay away from werewolves, right? A bunch of us decided to have a little contest to use the bravest. Started out as a lark, but Tot said that none of us kids really should be scared of monsters. I guess I got carried away. Only the grown-ups know, okay? Anyway, Wigg's feeling better. Now let's head back to the village. Race it. Try to keep up. Jin maybe is safest out, and he is a good boy, but now his mind wanders. He never thinks of where it talks to me. Sorry if he was in trouble. Please take this leaves with my thanks. Take 50 gil, 2 potions, 2 teleport stones. Did you get Sunstone? Yes. I hope made some help to you. Okay, so we got our Sunstone. We are done with this part of the game. So far, it's looking pretty good. Next time, we're going to be going probably into the palace. So that's going to be it for this video. And thank everyone for watching. This is the Pokemon Fan 1993 signing off. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.